Let's talk about what GOA is doing in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Welcome to the show. My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist with MLN News, the best damn website on the planet for two-way information. I investigate the ATF, FBI, and all the agencies and organizations that want to violate your constitutional right to bear arms. I am also a gun rights activist working for Gun Owners of America as their Virginia State Director. If you can do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and planes will stop flying over. Just kidding. I'm kind of doing this outside to test out my equipment before I go off to the IV-88 shoot. Sorry about the plane, kind of loud, but yeah, we'll get through it. Live near a major airport in the DC area. All right, so what's going on in Philadelphia? Philadelphia passed what some would call a draconian gun law. They banned 80% receivers and 80% frames. And what they want to do is prevent their citizens from finishing these frames and receivers. That's not a good thing, right? Because that kind of violates our Second Amendment rights and a bunch of other rights. But it also violates Pennsylvania state law. Pennsylvania has something what's called preemption, which means that they can't pass a law, they being Philadelphia, can't pass a law that's more strict than the state law. And they did, because this violates preemption. We don't think Josh Shapiro is going to do anything, so GOA went ahead and sued. This isn't the first time Philly's been sued for violating preemption. They've been sued 3 other times and lost every single time. So they're not planning on winning this, but what they do plan on doing is to create enough, I guess, inconvenience for gun owners that they don't actually buy the 80% kits. So with that said, GOA stepped in and suing them. This isn't the first time the ghost gun, scary ghost gun thing has came up in Pennsylvania. In fact, recently, JSD Supply was kicked out of Eagle Arms gun shows for selling polymer 80s. Kim Stouffer, president of the supposedly pro-Second Amendment group FOAC, teamed up with Almond Brown and Josh Shapiro, who is the anti-gun AG of the state, to get JSD banned. They actually have Kim Stouffer going up to the JSD table before they were banned, saying that they have no soul, and basically calling them evil people, to paraphrase them, which is very wrong. I talked to Kim Stouffer, and he told me he wanted a paper trail. And I have that video on my channel, so if you don't believe me, or Kim Stouffer said he didn't say it, go check out the video. I even cut it out where he actually said that he wanted a paper trail, because he's a FUD and not very pro-gun. I think he's been compromised by the anti-gunners, but that's just an opinion. I don't have any evidence to show that, so I wouldn't go spreading that around because it could be wrong, even though he does a lot of anti-gun stuff. And that's my opinion as well. So, Gun Owners of America is taking on Philly for your gun rights, because we believe that 80% lowers and 80% frames, unfinished firearms frames, whatever you want to call them, should be illegal. Should be legal, and they should be able to be in the hands of everyone. They are not firearms. The ATF has said multiple times they are not firearms. No matter what Biden says, no matter what anyone says, it is your right to own these devices. It is your right to own these items. Don't let anyone take that away from you. In the beginning of my videos, I always say, you know, your constitutional and God-given rights. What I mean by that, the constitutional rights are the rights not to be harassed by the government. Your God-given rights is the right to bear arms, which we all have. That's not from the government. The Constitution merely acknowledges your inalienable right to bear arms, which means you have the right to defend yourself. You don't have to depend on the state. And plus, if the state ever turns tyrannical, you can throw off those chains because you have the means to. And without that right, you don't have the means to throw off those chains. You're stuck. And with that, I'm going to leave the video here. I'm just going to say thank you for watching. A subscription would be nice, but if you can't do that, whatever. Alright, my name is John Crump. Check out my Patreon where you can help me do videos like this and travel and do all these really cool stuff, plus help fund the projects that I feel passionately about. Alright, stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. I'm out. Peace.